think the project management is so important because it's in the middle of the process of the workflow. We are between all the vendors, between the client, between sales. Everyone needs to cross through PM, and we contact with everyone, we communicate with everyone, and we are responsible for what the process looks like and for what the client will see. We are responsible for the relationship with the clients, but also for the relationship with the vendors, which is equally important for the translation process, I think. So I would say that we are the heart of the translation process, but of course, without the other parts of the body, we are not able to live, to go on. From my experience and from what I see in my communication, in my relationship with the clients, the best we can do is have a real partnership. Because without it, there will always be a lack of something. I have some clients that are real partners. They understand what the localization process is and they have trust. And from my side, we try to do our best to meet their expectations, but then we need to explain what we can provide, how we can do it. So without a real partnership, without exchanging our expectations from the client side, of course, because that's what's important, but also from the translation company side, without it, you cannot really expect, the best output possible. With some of the clients, we really have a really close relationship. We discuss, we communicate very often, which is great, really. I was scared a bit to have, weekly calls with clients, to talk to them on the phone, but that is really helpful, and that makes them, understand that we are real people and that we care. It's good because it starts with the quality and it ends with the quality. We think that quality at source is important. That's why we do source revision, to understand, what's the source content. We ask questions to the client at the very beginning of the projects to help understand what we are going to translate and to prepare good instructions for the vendors. And then at the very end, we have the final verification, which is a quality assurance step. And it helps us, to double check that all the instructions were met, that the terminology was followed as instructed by the client, and everything is up to, the best standards. So I think this is what matters, that it starts with quality and it ends with quality. Generally, I like it a lot because you don't get bored. You don't get bored because even though we do projects all the time, we do projects for the same clients, it's usually never the same. At least with my clients, they sometimes sense challenging, really challenging projects. We deal with multilingual projects, so we get to see, we get to communicate with people all around the world and with clients all around the world, which can be, very challenging sometimes because people in Japan, they think differently than people in Germany or in the United States. And then you get to understand the world better. And what I also like is that I got to meet really great people here. And we get to form a really great team here at Argos. And I mean it.